applause. Okay. Oh, goodness. I wanted to go a little bit early today I just didn't want to go so late. So, Keith, thank you so much for coming in. And let's get into it. Okay, sorry. So it is Wednesday, hump day, right, babe? Wednesday. So if you have it's Walk Wednesday and Whopper Wednesday. So if you go to, what is that place called that we go to?
Panda?
We go to, okay, so if you go to Panda, if you download the app for Panda Express, you can play like this little game of cooking, which I like to do that because I can't cook. So it makes me feel like I'm cool for a second. And you can get like, their orange chicken's pretty good. Sylvia tried to get me to eat that like a couple years ago and it tasted like toilet. So I actually tried it now and I like it. So what else do we get? Clint likes himself some orange chicken too. There's another one called Choketh the Chicken. He's not tried that very much. But yeah, it's pretty good. And then Whopper, what is the deal for Whopper, Clint? How much are the Whoppers? Babe, Whopper Wednesday.
Chicken, dried chili pepper, garlic.
Yeah, chicken, dried chili pepper, and garlic. And you bought the orange sauce for it, right? Okay. Okay. So anyhow, I hate this community. I really do. I just sit back and I reflect, and it's just like for 6 years, I just, I just really don't like the community. I don't really think it's a community. I just think a lot of us got stuck together during COVID. And I think from there, we never really came back from it, if that makes any sense. And it's really sad because, like, when Clint and I first came, because and honestly, it gets a little sad because I think like we're getting to the point we're just like wanting to wrap it up and stuff because we do have some pretty decent things going on. Because I can't really remember when things were fun anymore because we have so many new people added to it. And people liking and it almost it's kind of sad because like I know like a year from now or when I totally were to leave, I probably would kind of check in and stuff. It's sad is really what it is. It's really sad because now we have Paula's crew involved in it, and now we've got AC and their crew, and it's just toxic. It's not fun. It's really not. But it'll toughen you up. It'll definitely toughen you up. And I just where's my other sock? I always get so fucking nervous when I'm about to go live because I know I'm never going to say anything the right way. Well, let's put it like this. I don't think anybody actually leaves, but I do think that some people do end up leaving because it's just, I don't know. I mean, sometimes I look back on it and it's like Amzie. I would never ever regret coming to here and not have met Amzie or Brittany or Joe and Leah and all them because that's when it all kind of started for us, doing the Facebooks and the IGs and stuff like that. I don't know why I started a channel. I really don't because it just never worked out for me. I can never figure out how to do anything right and just sucked. And then it turned me into a person that I freaking don't like to be. So it's my instinct when somebody says something, and I'll bust out, well, it's okay to say the Q word. It's okay to say the F word. I don't indulge in the N word. But it's not because of Dudley and William. It's because I hear AC and them say it. So I lower myself because I don't have to say that shit. I've messed up and said that. And somebody called me last night and they're like, you sound like an asshole. And I was like, but I'm pissed off. And they're like, well, it's your new friends you hang out with. But that's not true. I hear Jamie and AC do it. And like an idiot, then I do it. And I don't realize, well, I do realize I don't have to do that. I can get my point across without saying that. So I'm not here to be like besties with people. I'm really not. I don't think it's normal, all these channels covering me. It's actually pretty pathetic because I really don't go outside the box and do anything that I feel like is interesting enough. But CC Truck really, really messed up, in my opinion. Bragging to people, saying that you're on the road that I'm on, knowing where, like, he really, really messed up. I think that he is a lot of the reason stuff got. I don't want to be a dick. I don't want to be a dick because he's older and I don't want to be like that because I can just mentally feel like my grandmother's going to slap me in the mouth. So I don't want to do that. I feel like, well, yeah, he has headphones on because he doesn't want to hear us talking. Do you blame him? They're my headphones. That's why they're all that color. I think that he is a lonely person. I don't think that he's married. And if he is married, I think that I just think he's a little cuckoo. There's just something about him. Like one day he comes in and he'll be like, hey, let me help you with your crafts, and your family will be happy about it. And then the next day, he's kind of like Kira. It's like playing, what's that game? The craps or whatever, when you either get the red or you put money on it and it's this little ball that goes around and you never know when the hell or what place it's going to fall into. He reminds me of Kira a lot. Like one day he comes in, you love me long time. And then by the end of the night, I'm a giggler again. So I don't know if that, maybe I don't know why he does that. But for him not to apologize for doing the real life stuff, and it wasn't just Jules that said that. Somebody had already come to me about it, and I called his ass out for it, and he just kept going, no, I didn't. No, I didn't. But you did. And not once. Yes, it's easy to see this military guy married of so many years is more concerned about a lady online than his own family. Yes, and he was posting things in Reddit, like saying, contacting the prosecutor, like stuff like that. Like, no, that's not okay. And I know it was him because the person I talked to, she went to him and he denied it. And then that account went down in Reddit. And it's like, stop it. And I get it. PTSD, it's horrible. I have it from just shit that happened in my childhood. I don't see why Jen can't do whatever she wants because everyone else does. Then they would have to admit that they messed up just like I do. Because even if it's one person that looks past all this shit that AC, like last night, AC had to go back to 2023 to get people mad because I called him out on his bullshit. And he got mad and, look, this is what happened in 2023. There was one kid and there was another kid and that was this. And it's like, okay, then go pay your child support. Because quit talking about the same thing. I don't like him. I try not to have anything to do with him. He came in when I was on Dudley's panel last night. It's like, dude, why are you guys coming in? But then you guys talk shit about him. I don't get it. It's stupid. Listen, Jen, it's an old troll move. They are coming to someone's house. CC Truck is under his bed hearing explosions right now. Well, that's unfortunate. A lot of people get PTSD and it's horrible. And I don't wish that on anybody, but I don't There's just something about him that creeps me out. I don't know. So let's get into it. So Jules has been covering KK, and I think that's wonderful because I think a lot of people, I don't know how this girl got so popular, but a lot of people are trying to cover Jules and myself to keep away from Nebby. I have my own personal reasons I don't like her, but I don't see her taking any accountability like everybody else. Rambo is begging to be unblocked to make him hit that cash out. They will not do it. I have done memberships. I mean, I've never asked for a that's why I said, and it's really at this point, I'm not making any money doing this. And it's dumb, Went in yesterday, missed the freaking boss by half a freaking hour. I don't make any money. And I think looking at it, I have a right to be pissed. I'm giving them free entertainment. Don't assume because you live in a nice place that you get money handed to you. It's really not worth it sometimes. So that's how I am. I'll get tired of it and then I won't do it, or I'll take my channel down. Chuck, you still talking about PTSD? Hope you're okay. He needs to get help. If he feels like he can't control it, then he needs to go talk to somebody about it. That's all I can tell him. I don't understand it. I don't want bad for him. I really don't. Okay. Let's get to it. All right. Okay, let's get to it. So basically, I can't tell Jules what to do because honestly, we don't talk. But if we did, I would say thank you for trying to push us together. But we're definitely not. But however, I hope that the focus is on people like AC and all them, because they've ruined everything in this community. And, at least somebody's calling it out. And I'm just going to commentate off of KK and commentate off of what Jules does with KK. I don't care about anybody else in the community. I don't want to cover AC. I don't want to cover Jamie. I don't want to cover Shiznits. I don't want to cover, who else is there? I don't want to cover Bliss. I don't want to cover JJ. I don't want to cover Slofy. I don't want to cover anybody else. I don't. No, he just needs to quit with the real life shit, because there are a lot of trolls that come in here. They don't even like me and they'll engage with me in the comments. I don't care who it is. If you're respectful, it doesn't bother me. I'm not like other people like that. I mean, Keith's gotten it. My mods, it's just the same thing. Oh, it's because of Dudley. Well, y'all go in there. I just think that, let's say that I never talk to Dudley or William again. Would I be accepted by one community? No. It's just like Maria when I got out. That's it. So let's Debbie into it. Because I noticed so many people are going live and they're just like, oh, this stuff about Jen, this stuff about Jules. And it's like, why are you guys covering for KK? It doesn't make any sense. All right. Now, Okay, so what I'm looking for, I cannot find it for the life of me. If anybody has the video where KK did the interview with Clinton, please give it to me. Please. I don't care who you are. Like I said, I'm not into the hate bonding, but if you've been affected by any of these people, come in. Come in under a stock account. I don't care if you hate me and you want to come in. I'm just saying that's the one that I'm looking for, because the way she is now as to what she was then, she deserves to be exposed. That's it. That's my opinion. So that's why I started covering Jules, who was covering her. I don't care to cover anybody else, to be honest with you. I really don't care. And because she did some real life shit. That's it. So let's get into it. Everything said is in fair use, in my opinion, and all that stuff. 62 people. Can we please hit the like button? And a lot of you guys are hitting the like button. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. If you ever want to donate to my Cash App, get me a little sticker, I'm cool with that. And if not, I'll provide entertainment. If you want to see me 5 different times in a day, go watch the other channels, because I got about 5 of them recapping me. Good stuff. Good stuff. Hey, William, what's going on? Okay. Let's get into it. Janice with Clint, what is their problem? I don't care what their problem is. We're married. Oh my God, our anniversary is coming up. Our anniversary is on the 8th of August. But we've also been together since, oh my God, we started talking in 2019. So 2019. We met in February. So if we started talking in 19, that's almost 7 years. CC Trucker, honestly, you should probably cash at me, sir, because you did some real life stuff. You probably should. You talk a lot of crap about people. Doesn't AMC have anything about, no. I think that, here's the thing. Do you guys remember when AC and them made fun of her when her kid had that accident? Do you guys remember that? And this would be AC, the guys y'all are cool with. Do you guys remember that? I remember that. But see, AMC really hasn't been around. She really hasn't been around. And Nevi has no reason. Uh-huh. We've been together. Oh my God. What do they want? What do you guys want? I know, Public Enemy. But, like I talked to somebody and they said, you have the right, if they're going to cover you, to respond back to them. It's just the way that it is. I can't cover somebody all the way through. I can't. That's why I said I just covered like half of Jules's, because honestly, like I have to clip something and do what I need to with that, because I've tried covering Sophie. That didn't work. I went into a coma. I tried, I can't listen to Heidi. I can't listen to George. It just bothers me too much. It puts me in a bad place. I can't listen. There are just certain people I can't listen to. And whether people like me or not. So in 2023, I had like 6 channels going after me. Now I have Berlinetta, a clip channel, AC, Jamie, Sophie. So that's 5. Wait, AC, KK, Jamie, Brandy, a real life person. Brandy. God, there's so many. Hold on. No, it's not, Public Enemy. It's not. It's not. Mentally, I'm a hell of a lot better, I feel like. It's just getting pissed off in how I address it. You have the right to come in when I'm covering content, and you have the right to not be in here if I'm covering something you don't like. Well, look at what KK's done to AMC, the way that she talks about her. KK talks crap about anybody that talked to Clinton. I know that, Public Enemy. That's fine. Now, when you see me with black hair, yeah, and it's the thing. It's like people should no, that's not how it goes. You know, if I clean my kitchen, guess what? They're talking about my cabinets for 5 hours. So it's like, you know what? Let's cover it. Let's get through it. Then we'll just talk a lot of crap. And that's how it is. And that's what I'm going to do with my channel. That's it. I have good mods. I have good friends I've known for 6 years, and let them fight it out. I'm just dealing with the disgruntled ex of him. And that's it. I wouldn't deal with this shit in my real life, people doing that. So let's get into it. If anything, we get a learning lesson on how to shop and how to get things. KK saves money. So let's dive into it until I get bored. CC Truck is in love with you. Well, I don't think Clint would like that, CC Truck. You can't do real life stuff. It's just not going to happen. No, Public Enemy, I have ignored it more times than I haven't. No, sir. I don't have to put up with that. I do not have to put up with being disrespected. I do not have to put up with people talking about my husband. I do not have to put up with people talking about gutters or them doing real life stuff. If you want to support me, I appreciate it. I appreciate it. But I put up with enough, I feel like. What's he going to do? Come up and beat me with his cane? I'm just saying it's getting redundant. I mean, like, I feel like I know this person kind of. Like, I feel like that, unless, I don't know. I think he needs a Snicker bar. I don't know. It's just weird, man. Let's fast forward this. But God forbid somebody have to go through that. Public Enemy, I'm sorry that's how you feel. If you want me to do other stuff, let me know and I'll do it on a replay or on a just please let me just do what I want. That would help. Because there's a reason KK don't want people covering her, because she don't want people to know. Well, you'll hear it actually. See? 254, and you're going to tell me I have to put up with somebody? You think I got to put up with somebody who literally started a live at 3:30? I don't have to put up with that. About the Idaho college kids? No, but I've heard of it. I was thinking about getting my Netflix today. See, she's a psycho. So, giddy up. Because he's looking like a disgruntled person and jealous. So, like I said, if KK has ever affected you, or she's ever taken money from you, or she's from another community, because there's a reason she doesn't want her stuff out. And you're going to hear this. You're going to hear this out of her voice, because the videos that I'm hoping that Jules covers, you will hear how her voice was when she was fine with Clint, who did nothing to her. But then you're going to hear her now and how cocky and arrogant and like, you better get me a car. You better get me a vanity. You better pay for my eggs. You better pay for my school supplies. You better pay for my bald Tylers, whatever. You got to fucking pay for everything. No. No. Because who's paying for it? Me. My cabinets. He better not have. Like, what if she's just, let's just get to it because she's sad. All right. And there's Jamie. Jamie's live now. Do you think I have to put up with this? I'll have to. Hey, Rebel, what's up? Mm-hmm. I would suggest you not threaten me. Get to it. Jamie needs to get a job. I don't even know you, bro. I feel bad that they keep harassing, but you don't know anything about me. So stop. All right. Twiggered
Information.
B.
So
Twiggered B, she says.
I'm trying to avoid it, but I'm going to show you guys what she.
You do anything to my channel, please understand. All your buddies' channels are going too. You threatening me, I could do right now. I could contact YouTube. So if I were you, you better stop with the threats. I don't play like that, buddy. I don't play that. I don't play like that, Rebel.
Hello, Stephen, my lady. Hello.
Now,
We've got Glitter Mom. Always so good to see you. My Cindy, Sharbatty. What up, Sharbatty? Hello, pretty bird. Hey.
the weak personalities. Go ahead, stay. I appreciate it. I like all the support. Let's go ahead and mix it up.
Wendy. We got my girl Bliss. Yes, let's
She
fucking
got
go.
Bliss, Bliss in the house. We got Bliss in the house. And Lainey, my friend Lainey. Listen to this one.
Good to see you. Hello, Lori. How are you? My
Hey,
my
Lori.
friends. Hello, guys.
She
Lori,
said, hey,
I
guys.
said hello to you, but hello again. Hi, Fancy Piece. What up? I'm fucking
Fancy
late.
Piece enters the building.
So good to see you all. I'm going to tell you. Hello, Flower Child. Sharbatty, you can barely hear me. I might be kind of just talking low.
But the thing is I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. It's you two. Get over it. I see you in other chats ragging on me. Just hit the like button and listen.
Hello,
No,
Gina,
just
good
time
to
him
see
out.
you. What up? Who do you know? Yes, I'm back.
She is back.
Yes, Gigi, you have missed a lot. Yeah, we have a triggered bee who has.
She has a twiggered bee. That one. Wasn't the twiggered bee who you modded for? Okay. She's twiggered.
To jump into my personal life and try to spin it to fit her narrative. So here we are.
You've been in my personal life. You've been in Clint's personal life. Don't threaten me. Clint's personal life. You have been in everybody's personal life. Sandman's personal life. I don't play games. So.
Hello, Lisa. Good to see you. What up, Mayday? How are you, sweetie? Brandy, my girl, thank you so very, very much for gifting them 5.
No, you're not going to be timed out or blocked unless you're being rude. That's it.
Chips, thank you. And welcome, you 5. Hello, Jane D. What up, allegedly? Sweet Potato, thank you so very much for gifting them 5 memberships. Thank you. You guys are very kind and generous.
Now, this is where you can tell that her and Jamie get their grift on, okay? So we've got 5 memberships. Get on out of here. Her name ain't KK anyway. Boy, you just earned yourself a block card. Because you know who's going to get in trouble for sending people in here to do this? Will be you. So get on out of here. Poof. Be gone.
Yes. What up, Misery?
Ain't nobody messing
hello,
with her.
What up, AC the Mayor? Cat. So good to see you, sweetie.
Mm-hmm.
Hello, Angel Reacts. I hope I've got everybody.
Just time him out, states the person who can't back up anything she spews up, and you do play games. Well, you play games, you get stupid prizes or whatever. Buckle up, Buttercup.
I'm gonna tell y'all.
She's gonna tell you. She's telling you.
I accidentally hit my mic. I don't. Oh, I'm sorry. Before I go any further, thank you. I'm fucking late. Another for 5 months, my girl.
She said, thank you for 5 months for being a member, and thank you for the cash app, Brandy. Thank you. Thank you. But I'm going to tell you what. What did you say? You did this on your own? Well, that's okay.
Brandy. School supplies. Let LB Wallet know. Slobs. What up, Stanley? Hello, Dinner Barrett. Yes, we are really slobs we're surrounded by. So
she's a slob.
As you'll.
Oh my God, she mentioned me.
I'm speaking to you guys right now. I'm looking at my cash app.
Well, that's the only thing important to you in life. And I'm sure there are many other times you'll be looking at that Cash App. But like I said, a girl needs her school supplies and eggs for a cake.
10:06,
Goals.
so exactly 20 minutes ago. She sent me $1.
I
And
did.
it says for $1.
I sent you $1. And that was much more than you deserved. Well, I didn't seem upset, but let me ask you this, Burns. You ever had a magic trick? Have you ever seen one? You ever seen one? Poof, be gone. How you doing, MC?
And while I am here live in front of you guys, I'm on cam, but I am going to go ahead and not only refund that.
She's going to reap on it.
That's been done.
It's been done.
I'm going to go ahead and she has been blocked.
I have been blocked. I have
So,
been,
in the meantime,
I have been downgraded to a silent viewer. Mm-hmm. Hey, cool. What's going on, honey?
I did receive a $5 PayPal immediately after.
She got a $5 PayPal, that one. You is banking.
From someone that I'm very thankful for, and it says,
She's thankful.
Giggler's money, I'll match it.
She says she will match it.
To that person, thank you.
She said thank
What
you.
up, Miss L? What do you know? Thank you so very much for the $4.99 Team KK all day, every day. You hear me? Hi.
Oh God, I can't. Team KK all the way. Can you hear me? What time did you go live last night, girl?
Justice for Camden. Hashtag justice for Miss Nikki. Yeah, absolutely.
Hashtag justice for Walmart. Hashtag justice for the boss. Hashtag justice for the judge. Hashtag justice for the bald tires. Hashtag Sandman. Hashtag Clint. Hashtag Clint's family. Hashtag the laptops. Hashtag the car. Hashtag all of that. There ain't no hashtag for Camden.
Add hashtag justice for Gargamel, hashtag justice for Virgie, and everybody else.
You're such a
Hashtag justice
dork.
for Mod 148. All right?
She hashtagging
Let's
it
be real
out.
here. Seriously. Jules went live and did some what she thought was expose, where she's
It's not expose. She's playing a judge's words because it's fair use to do that and it's legal to do that. Yeah, justice for shoulder pads. She's not saying anything different. You were covered. He showed proof. It's not that it's an expose or anything like that. It's showing facts, which is what you like to do. Like reading my run reports when I had a kid to do with it, stuff like that. And you're bothered because just like you were before and you said, oh, I got in trouble when Terry Lynn had already found you out. So you're the only one who's allowed to rewrite history for yourself, but nobody else is allowed to do it. Okay. She's mad.
And people I fuck with hard body, okay? In an effort to do I don't know what, okay?
To prove to people that this is a behavior that you have become very comfortable with, which you're going to do it again. And to show people who you are, where you've come from, and the people that you've hurt and ripped off. That's all that she's doing. I myself, it's not so much the money, it's who you are and what you do and hurt people. That's it. And stop getting men to do your work, okay?
You don't. Thank you, Brandy. Thank you. Always good to see you.
There's Brandy, always throwing in the dollars.
5 memberships. Thank you so very, very much for that. Thank you, Martin's mommy. And you 5 new members to the Goon Squad. Welcome.
The Goon Squad. That's real cool.
Not all money is good money. Just ask
And here comes Shit Show, the married guy that has a job but is always online. He said, not all money is good money. Just ask any streetwalker on there. But you really liked that streetwalker about 2 weeks ago, didn't you? So what's changed? Do you like that streetwalker from before? My, how things have changed. From the guy that shoved plugs up his ass, because what you say absolutely is golden.
Streetwalker.
Can you guys block that guy?
They're pink. Whatever. Facts. And I'm not.
But were you calling her a pimp when you were modding for her? Were you calling her a pimp when you were fine with her, when you came to the community? AC, were you calling her a streetwalker? So that's your guys' go-to because you guys were fine with her, but now she's a streetwalker. So you don't want your truth to come out and maybe people call you a thief, but you can call her a streetwalker. But you knew all that shit before. So why are you bringing it up now? But you don't want people to expose who you are or you, AC. You're a whole other thing
I'm
to get
listening to
into.
Jordan. I'm like, you know what? So many of you know the majority of the things that she's already said. Because guess what? Jen has said them. JY has said them. A ton of people have already said these things.
And nobody cares. She's not talking about JY. She's not talking about anybody else you're trying to throw under the bus. She's addressing you. You're the one inciting men to get involved in this stuff. You're the one doing that. You're doing it.
Things, right? But
wrong.
she wants to now spin it one way or another. Rules this started because you were angry about money. That's the truth. Hello, Jesse.
Coming from the person that's angry with money and stole $22,000 from a company, is trying to grift for a car of vanity. You couldn't even afford eggs, and you're pissed off because everybody's battling over who makes enough money on me. Are you kidding me?
It's so good to see you.
Girl, so good to see people's credit cards.
Let's take off the B. Mo money, mo problems. LOL. That was a nice B. Thank you for that.
Do you think she goes out in public and talks like this? You think like when she goes, it's a sandwich, KK on, and you hear? Is that how you talk when you go out in public? Girl, you was a dork.
And it makes her angry. So it is a 2-for-1. Member for 4 months. I'm fucking late. Thank you for being a member for 4 months. I appreciate every single one of you here. Let me tell you how many beautiful.
And in other words, what she's saying is I thank you for your credit card and your money. You being a human being or your wallet getting stolen from, that's just an additive for her. It's more like thank you for your credit card and your money.
Members we have currently before today's stream, I should add. Or
what are you doing for your members? I was just asking, since you're a creator, what are you doing for your memberships? Are you doing anything different? Like, you know, how you can set off fireworks or anything like that? What do you do for your members? Or do you just do members just to make money? I was just wondering because I thought about joining your members and I was like, what does she offer?
132 of you. Congratulations.
102 people.
Absolutely.
132 people that are getting ripped off because you guys are so pissed off that you need her to do your work for you. 132 people. What do you offer in your memberships? What if I wanted to join? Let's see what she offers on her membership thing because she's a creator now. Let's see here because I might want to, I'm not even subscribed to you. So let's see what she got on her members. Oh, my husband. She got my husband from a video in 2020. Oh, that's some good stuff. Spilling the bee. Wake up in the morning with KK on your mind. Riveting. Friday the 13th. Big Meanie Jen. Let's talk about it, she says. And Messy Spoon Monday. And how much is this membership? For $1.99, you can rewatch my husband from 2020. And we've all watched it 50 million times. So I'm telling you what, dude, for $1.99, you could go watch her trashing on everybody, do absolutely no content. I have content. But if you want to know, yes, shout out KK. Look, KK got Jen on her mind. Look at this. Hey, Shanna, you used to be my mod. We hated KK. Goon sauce. Look at this door. Hey, KK, you still got that laptop you stole from Clint's mom? You still got that? You still got that, girl? You still want to back up how you wanted me to flop like a fish? Your stalker's showing. You can stay if you want.
Amazing. Absolutely.
She said, absolutely. What a
Thank you,
dork she
Brandy,
is.
for the $5. In case you need air in your tire.
Girl, you can't even afford air for your tire. You cannot even afford to get tires. You had bald tires, letting people drive your car and putting people at harm. You drive and you don't even have your hands on the wheel. You've stalked Sandman. You've stalked Clinton. You're called the community bicycle and you can't go get a job. And you want to slob still pocket watching? No, you couldn't pay me to be you.
Whatever.
Can you hear me?
At least you have a car. Yes. And you know what? I absolutely bought that car myself. Did you know that?
No, you didn't. You didn't buy that car yourself. You bought that car from stealing from people. What are you talking about? How'd you buy that car? Oh, ripping off people for money. Well, make sure this time when you drive, it's 10 and 2. You don't drive like this and go, hey, what's up? Oh, wait a minute. There's a pole and a pedestrian. Get on out of here and take your shoulders with you.
I'm going to tell you guys something. She's
Shanna
gonna
always
talk
does
about
that.
Me, my big into my personal life. And this is why I want to make sure I make this very, very clear.
She's making it clear.
Jules absolutely doxed me and what she thought was my current personal information. She then, in addition,
And you were in a room where Jamie doxed me. You read my run reports. You talked to somebody in my family. You are friends with Brandy, who has done things. What are you talking about?
to a significant, I only heard like first half hour.
No, you heard all of
I'm
it,
not going to listen
girl.
to her recap something that NJ Quartz has recapped 20 times, okay? Yeah.
Well, when I get done doing this, we'll go ahead and recap it again since it seems to tickle your fancy. Stop it.
Absolutely played that. And one of the many lies, but very important lie that she said was that everything she passed around, he got from NJ Quartz.
And he stated that. So why do you care? You read my run reports. Who's that from? No, it doesn't become people are not allowed to cover things when it pertains to you, but you're going live in 10 minutes to cover me because you're a stalker. Okay, I once heard that you had to go outside and take a shower, but you can afford all these luxury things, but you don't want to do what you should be doing as a human being. Pay your restitution. How about this? Pay your restitution, go get a job like I'm attempting to, and stop sponging off of people. You're not a creator. You're not anything. You're just a freaking crook who's gotten in trouble for it. There's nothing to be jealous of KK over. She's got men coming, like that dude came in that threatened me. Girl, you need to quit.
I'm going to start with that clip and I'm going to show you guys the conversation that she had with Napa. Absolutely.
And samey. Oh, you guys struck him for harassment. You guys are trying to strike Dudley's channel down. Samey. Since you guys want to do mass strikes for harassment, same with you guys. And then nobody's going to have a channel. All this for a fucking K wasn't even put after us. You think that she shouldn't have to have her? Yeah. Take my channel down. I dare you.
That document that she sent to Napa was in April this year.
So?
The recapped, as I said, at least 20 times that live has been played. At least 5 by Jen alone, okay?
Now it's going to be 6.
That live is 3 years old. You're lying.
The videos of Clint are 5 years old. The recordings of Clint are 3 to 4 years old. You want to keep up? Are we eating glue sticks again in the community? Are we sucking on bath bombs like they're gobstoppers? Is the weed like getting to your head? Because you seem to have a little bit of a selective memory when it comes to you. And that's why things keep getting replayed, because at least there's probably 1 or 2 people that knew nothing about you. And they're just like, wow. I'll play it for a 6th time and put it on a loop. You know I will.
You're a liar, Jules.
You're a liar.
Inquiring, my girl, thank you so much for the $9.99. Better to be pissed off than pissed on.
Exactly. And better to go in and buy something than to steal it. You hear me?
That the truth? Isn't that about a bitch? Thank you so very much for that.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. Hey, Jane Lee.
Jane. My.
So I'm going to just start with that for now. I'm going to show you guys. Let me do that.
Get with the program, Dewey.
I really feel like I mentioned to you guys, do you want to see? Obviously, again.
Why are you so pressed? Why do you care? When you came to the community, you could have just put everything out to Clint and his mom, but you get caught and then you get mad about it. Stop it. It's 3:17. Where is your response? You want to talk about other people's parenting? How the hell are you online all the time? Everybody else needs to get a job, but KK doesn't need to get a job. That was Colby's camera. That is not KK Nevi No Neck. Go away.
It is
Exactly.
personal information, so I was trying to avoid it. But I'm going to show you guys what she's attempting to do, and you guys can see for yourselves. She threw Miss Mickey under the bus again.
Would that be Miss Mickey who passed my pictures? Would that be Miss Mickey that passed my pictures? Would that be the people that you hang out with that dox me? Need I remind you what you've said?
She lied on Camden.
Camden's a
and
joke.
She lied tremendously on me. She is mistreating people. She's screaming. Jules, just remember, while you're digging into my life to portray me to be whatever it is that you want me to be, what I'll never be, that you chose for yourself, that I'll never be, is a bottom bitch turned snitch.
But you are kind of a snitch. You're kind of a snitch when you read people's personal stuff. You are kind of a snitch. And how do you know that she was a bottom bitch? Were you asking her? Were you in the room when this? Why do you care? I heard that you're like the community bicycle. And maybe people don't want to be like you. Maybe people don't want to go to their job and steal $22,000. At least, you know. Who do you think wants to be like you? You knew about this stuff back when you modded for her. You knew about this stuff when you came back and invigorated yourself. Why is it a problem now? You need to tell your goons to stop threatening people and to try taking channels down, because you know what? It's going to turn around right back to you, and people are going to start doing it back. You're inciting all these people. You got AC, you got Spit Cup, you got all of them going in shifts. You guys have the same people, and your guys' numbers aren't going up. It's the same thing. Just like people have said to me, do not judge people unless it comes back and you are mad.
Could never be me. I hope you understand, Mama.
And I hope that you understand, Mama. You named your cat off a nickname that I gave Mia. Mama.
Get it? You were a bottom bitch turned snitch.
And you are a firework stealing, 22,000 theft person who showed up to court while you were talking to my dude, ankle monitor wearing, no egg affording, can't buy your own tires, community bicycle. Can you hear me? In my opinion,
And I
of
still
course.
gave you grace. Did more and give you grace. I rocked with you.
She rocked with you, Jules. She didn't rock with you. She rocked with you. So you remember that when you give people grace, you keep in mind about who gave you grace when you stole that money. Okay? Just saying. Can you hear me?
This is all because of your greed. It did nothing to you.
Oh my God, I can't. Did you guys hear that? Did you hear that? Because of her greed? Vanity. $20,000 because of her. Oh my God. Nita, because of her greed, people don't steal $20,000 from their job. That is greed. Fireworks, greed. Laptops, greed. Cars, gas for your car, vanities. And you're going to say you're not greedy? Stop eating glue sticks. Stop it.
And now you thought you came with your big aha. You're shitting on Missy as well when it comes to something.
Well, didn't you shit on Missy when you ripped her off when she was nice enough to get school supplies? Didn't you shit on Missy too?
Thing so kind and generous that she did. Also, you offered to send that 25 back to Maj. She'll take it. Run her that 20.
Oh, so you're running everybody's money game too. Do you remember when you were talking to Clint? He's like, hey, I want to go to the dispensary. Like he worked his ass off. And you're like, oh my God, why would you go to the dispensary and pay more? Like, I'm not even in the same state, but you don't need to be doing that. Do you not hear the
$5 that
hypocrisy?
you offered her.
Why do you care?
Real quick shout out to my girl, Brandy. Thank you so much, Brandy, for the $5.
And Brady, you're another one, man. You got yourself so wrapped up, brought so many people in here. I honestly, Brandy, I wish you would just go away.
Is dirty for being a madam. I'm a huge pussy for swinging for free. Shout out to the freaks. Yes, I am proud. Hey, Sunflower Dragon. I need to actually let me put my shit on sub mode. I can't be bothered.
But you are so bothered. Can you hear me? You are super bothered, and I'm here for
You
it.
thought you had some aha moment, Jules, playing 3-year-old live that a leprechaun.
I hope you weren't calling. Oh, you were calling that guy a leprechaun? Oh, that's horrible. Well, better look like a leprechaun than a Lego. Like I said, you like it, I love it.
Y'all, because we definitely won't be getting through the whole stream. I want to tell you guys the kicker about the Leprechaun NJ Courts. You guys can go over there and watch on Jules if you want. Let me tell you the kicker.
What's the kicker?
The kicker is he didn't do any of his work on me. He literally, I told y'all earlier, made approximately $7 in.
Who cares? He was doing an expose just like people are doing with you. It is not your right to tell people what to do with their channel, what to do with their money. You are mad. He did his research. He put it on his channel. It's fair use. He had the right to do it. Why do you care? You literally played run reports. Who in the hell blew this bitch's head up?
Talk about my tickets because I was a streamer that had court pays, right? You know, at the end of the live, he started saying, I'm going to go through her channel and show you guys how horrible she is.
As you go through my channel and Clinton's channel and everybody else's. You're not doing content. You play my channel. That's what you do. You dig on me or you have Brandy do it. So it's different when it's for you. Okay.
Do you know that I had Jen's IG videos on that channel at that time? He ends his live understanding that he wasn't even fucking talking about the right person. He was talking.
He knew that, but all the other stuff and the court stuff. I mean, do you want me to play that again? I can play it. I have the right to. It's fair use. It's public knowledge. Do you want me to play it again? I played it 5 times. I could play it 10. I'll play it again and put it on a loop. I'll go to his channel and I'll find out the email and I'll hit him up and tell him what you're saying about him. It's very easy. I don't want to do that though. None of this real life shit should happen, but I'll cover it again and again and again and again and again. Since you guys want to rewrite history, samey. And quit sending your goons in here.
Than Jen Bailey.
This bitch.
And you guys, thank you for the love. Joel said something about me being cocky and shit. I'm not cocky. I am confident in who I am.
Keep telling yourself that.
I've grown a lot. And I also am very humble. I'm not going to be taken away from me tomorrow. I work really hard. And
she works really hard, hit like button. She knows it can disappear. And she is great. She is cocky as hell. She is
Gotta
a
tell you,
thing to be.
deepest part of my life was.
And you did. You played run report during a time when I was going through a custody thing and read about it. You need to quit. You have actually done more because you have Jamie, you have AC, you have people like that guy coming in here and threatening me. You are doing more. I don't know how the hell you got put up on this little pedestal. You were never a creator. You were just some mod person. You were in my mom's lives when she was passing away. That's how long you've been looking up me and Clint. Get on out of here.
And I got to give myself a pat on the back. I had gained.
Good luck patting yourself on the back. Try getting them over those big ass broad shoulders.
30 pounds. I was so depressed waiting for my court to be resolved. Since that resolution, which was 2 years in June, I lost 60 pounds, all natural, okay?
Oh, you poor little thing.
Right?
She lost some
I
weight.
started
all
my
natural.
own business that has been able.
Starting what business? You would not have this channel if it was not for me and Clint. That is not making a business. I'm supposed to go get a job, you get out there with your big ass broad shoulders with the card that you got. Go get a job. You are one of the biggest hypocrites that I've ever known in my life.
To sustain me. And also, I went from a very small 1-bedroom to a spacious 3-bedroom so my daughters can have their own room.
Good
and
for
I've
you.
worked really, really hard for that.
Where did you work really hard for that? Just asking, since you want to get into my business and what's happening, where did you work hard for it? Oh, okay. Because it's your
It
life.
happened by mistake. It happened overnight. And it damn sure didn't happen because I was in people's DMs begging, right?
Well, I'll give her that. I've never seen her in DM begging. That would have to be shown. But I could see you doing it, but I personally have not seen it. Well, I mean, you were with Clint, but
I had a solid man by my side. I've always had.
then if you had a solid man by your side, then what about Sandman? What about Clint? What about the guy you're dating now? What are you talking about? Who was your solid man? And he was cool with you doing the stuff you do now and with AC and stuff like that? Because we all know Dudley's my friend.
Had a lot of drive and ambition. I was born a hustler. I went through a
No, you weren't born a hustler. You were born a thief.
hardship. And bitch, you can never
You
hit
can
me
never.
and think that you affected me that way.
But she did affect you that way because you're talking about it right now. See how easy that is? You are so triggered. Right now, you're about to start up a live because you are so affected of me. What are you talking about? You are tons of a
well-bodied, independent woman can't match a quarter to me on your best day. Ma'am,
Do you have, oh my God, are you taking your medication as the doctor tells you? Do you have mental health? Do you know what? Oh my God, I can't. I can't. Mama. I
hi
can't.
DK. Hi, my love.
You are a whack job. You're a
What
nut.
up, Martin's mommy? Thank you for being a member for 1 month. Thank you. YouTube is tripping.
YouTube
Thank
be
you for that,
tripping.
Jose. Really, like she is literally somebody that I was nothing but good to. She is using me. How horrible I am.
But you are horrible. Get to it.
So
You reading from a
let's
script?
turn her on. Oh, I was going to show you before we get started exactly where.
See, this is going to be where it's really fun. So you're going to be covering Jules, who covered you to begin with. So, okay, I used to do this with Jules. This is where it gets really confusing. And all she cares about are super chats and stuff. So she's not even really paying attention. Okay. So she's going to cover Jules, who covered her. Okay. Then, God, this is going to be a lot. Hey, Rosita, what's going on? How you doing? This is going to get real confusing, and I'm here for it.
Fucking doxed me, y'all. And then we're going to watch maybe about 20 minutes of her live, and I'm going to get out of here. I am upset that this bitch is digging into. She talks about my children multiple.
Are you? Oh my God. KK, listen, I don't know if you're like I said, oh my God, Robitussin, I don't know what you're doing because everything that you're saying right now, the people you're hanging out with do that. Just like people tell me, if you don't want it done to you, then don't do it to other people. You have been all up in my business. You've told personal stuff. You've talked about my husband's stuff. What are you talking about?
Times. She said that I risked my children's lives getting.
Now, let's see here. You said that you're going to get out in 30 minutes. That's what you said. Okay, well, 2 hours and 1 minute says different. So you lied. So I'm just going to nitpick
the ball tire.
You
never
took the picture.
Yeah, you'll hear for yourselves.
And?
Hey, Green, how are you, sweetie?
She is so pissed.
I'm going to show you guys.
She's going to show you guys.
Right here.
Oh, you cocky, condescending cow. I cannot stand you.
And don't forget, the day she crashed out was because AC had a live that he made. It was a great live.
Here we
People
go.
were
She's going to talk about that money.
extremely kind and generous to him. And I started my live by telling him that he is more than deserving of the love that he had received.
I'll tell you what, you must have a very, very nice boyfriend or man or whatever to sit and put up with this shit.
Here you guys go. I mean, my name is all over her live, my full legal name. And that's not edited out. But here you guys.
But your friend Jay said my full name. You've said my full name. So it's different when somebody does it to you.
Guys go. Now I'm going to show you the part that matters.
It's going to show you the part. So what?
See that?
I see it.
Do you see it there? Print date as city, state, zip, and former. You see that?
I see
Yeah,
it.
she played that 3-year-old clip to say she didn't send my docs, right?
Who cares?
You see this? Now look at this.
Sandra, are you here to be nice? Well, William, I really hope I can make a difference even in the smallest way. I'm looking forward in helping in the smallest way. We sound really nice, Sandra. I hope you're having a good day.
That same document was filed with the courts April 24th, 2026. This year. There you go.
And?
All to show, look, to talk about my fucking license. Digging into every crevice of my life to tell you guys.
Do you want me to go back to where you're reading my run reports or when your little boyfriend Jamie was? Do you want me to get into that crevice? We can do this. I've got all fucking day. Would you like for me to do that? Or do you want me to play the court TV thing where you're talking to the judge with a totally different vibe than what you're talking now? We can do this all day. I can also prove that you're trying to get men after me. Do you want to do this? We can do it. Because I never said I wanted you to be separated from your kids. I never said any of that. I wish you would update that stuff with Jamie. But do you want me to? I can show how you've devied into my life. Not a problem. Let's do that. Like I said, I got all day. You like it? I love it. Might as well get the views. All right. Let's see what we hear. KK Air. $54 people watching. Ooh. Let's see here. Science projects with the side of pathetic. By the way, I'm supposed to be getting back that little phone text thing where you I got all that. Let's see here. Criminal therapy, getting into the mud with scum. There's your little friend Jamie up there. Let's celebrate America. Receipts, proof, and whatever. Let's go ahead and mute for a second. I just want to get to that part where maybe you Debbie. Listen to this energy.
Well, listen, yeah. You know what? I mean, saying.
Let me ask you this, since she's this big victim now, right? Does this sound like somebody that's scared, or does this sound like somebody whose past is coming out?
I guess I would show 50 grand. You know what? We're not going to have this conversation because, you know, it's too real for people.
She's like, shit, 50 grand to do a lot in my life. Fuck yeah, I'm down.
Ooh, yeah.
Sheila? Some are.
Some are, he says.
I mean, yeah, I don't know. I can take some questions for 20 more minutes and then I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to go enjoy.
You don't sound very scared to me. Let's see. Meanies and boolies. Oh, you know, I could privacy strike this. Actually, this is a copyright. I could do this right now because you put me and my husband. Hump day, fakes and snakes. Are you okay? Sunday night with Clint Brady and his fifis. Would this be when you read his text, his personal text? I mean, what would you like for me to cover? Oh, here we go. I love
Dumb
this.
bitch. They say that anybody is hurting your family, especially not me. You are not allowed to do that, all right? What I read is that your children had a very, very rough childhood
Do
because
you want me to go into the run reports for somebody that doesn't get in and Debbie into people's lives? Because whether you pulled them or not, you read them. Do you want to do this? Run reports? Because that's personal stuff. In fact, I have a screenshot where you came in and doxed where I had lived years and years ago. That's getting into my business.
interview. At 13:05 on December 30th, I attempted to contact Blink. There was no answer.
Oh, what is that? What are we reading here? Huh. William, do you hear this? Are you reading my personal information?
At 15:45 on December 28th, I attempted to contact G to reschedule an interview. I spoke with his secretary who advised she
Oh,
thought
something that happened back in the day. My personal information.
At 9:30 on September 20th, I conducted an interview of Jen, who was advised she was free to go at any time.
Is that personal? What's the outcome of it? Nothing. It was an allegation. I'm fine with the girl now. That's my personal information. Why are you reading my personal information if you don't want Jules to play
Yep.
a court hearing?
Actually, she was in KK's.
I could strike you right now, a copyright.
Well, and there you go, Chris Hansen. We will compare her to Chance.
Well, what
AKA.
she's doing is, and this is what's going to get you in trouble, I'm telling you, KK, if anything you listen to, you literally were on a panel with somebody who told me to OD and has threatened me multiple times. You were up on panel and made a comment about it as Sophie in the chat. This guy literally is openly saying that he's going to do stuff, do real life stuff, and AC, who you've had on panel. I am telling you right now, that you are causing issues in my life, personal ones. You have nothing to worry about. Nothing. I do. You contacted my husband. He didn't want you to. You supposedly have a wife. He does, but he cheated on her, kids, and a job, AC. Yet you spend the majority of the day not taking care of those things. Instead, you choose to troll strangers on the internet. Your family must be proud. Well, I appreciate you saying that. I agree.
Cyrax. You're right. That is the only human I can compare her to.
Oh, did you?
Like you've literally incited people. People like Jamie, who punches holes in the wall. People like AC, who doxed Soldier, called his ex. And you're telling me that you don't put people's lives in any type of danger, or your goon squad? You have men literally going after me. I have multiple channels going after me, including you. You and Brandy and all of you in your discords are the ones doing real life shit. I've asked you to quit that shit and keep mine out of your mouth. But now that people are responding to you and showing who the hell you are.
Watermelon, please.
Just saying.
I have no idea. It's fucking disgusting. I could hear her concocting something, but it's just fucking nasty. I'm done with it.
Wait, what is Brandy doing? She's concocting
It's
something?
fucking nasty. I could hear her concocting something.
Oh, we've already been here for almost an hour, and that way, and those that want to stay after can, okay? Now let me go and reset back. Let's go check the weather. Got my join. I will be stopping frequently to commentate and get your thoughts on it. Sexual conduct against her will. Here it is. Here it is.
Thank you.
Internet by the name of Blake, who informed them he was a blank.
Is that her reading my personal stuff? Trying to make a narrative that I'm some kind of deviant or something like that when nothing even came about that. So it's okay for you to get into people's business, but it's not okay for people to get into yours. So I hope somebody covers your live from yesterday. That's what I hope. And then I'll cover them covering you. I don't know if Jules is going to do it. I would hope she does. Then I can cover her, covering you, covering her, covering me. We can do that. Because honestly, you make me sick. So if you're going to have people come in and be dumb enough to say why they're coming in, and anything happens to my channel right now while you're live, I promise you, I could strike you. I could strike your channel right now. I could turn all this back around and put it back on you guys. You think I should do it? I mean, what's Jamie going to do? Some more real life shit and threaten me to die? Should I strike her channel? Go ahead, let me know. I've got all day. Should I strike her channel? Or should I not do it and let people continue to expose you and piss you off? Let me see here. You've got quite a record. See here, New Jersey courts. Let's see what we have here. Well, sick parent, I was thinking about it, but I freaking changed my mind because here's the thing. If I strike her, how about this? If anything happens to my channel, because that guy came in and said for KK, I'm saying if anything happens to my channel, then I guess I will have to take it upon myself to do that. to her channel. Is that better? That's what I think, Silk Print. Because I don't want to take, if anything happens to my channel, then I'm going to do it to her channel. That's all I can do. And I'm sure if me and her were not having, yeah, thank you. Like literally, Jamie literally went live and then she went live right after him. Like they're going in ships. Sickening. You know, and it's really hard to keep playing older stuff, but it's just like they keep playing stuff and there's new people in the situation. And it's like, hold on. How you been doing, Silk Print? Hold on. All right, here. Okay, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to refocus. I'm going to go to the bathroom, and I started the live. I'm going to finish up with her live because that's what I want to do. I don't want to be all over and getting myself pissed off. She's not worth it.
Minutes and then
Because that's why she
gonna
went
get out of
live.
here. I'm gonna go enjoy my Friday night. Actually need to.
So I need to finish what I started and stay cool and stay calm because this girl really makes me mad. So stick with what you were doing. All right. Hey, Seeper. How you doing? Hold on, I need to mod you. My buddy came. All right, hold on, my friend. So nice to see you. As moderator, I'm gonna go ahead and put you as a managing mod, Seeper. Okay. Let's get our head back in the game. You all right, babe?
Can I borrow you for a second?
Hmm?
Can I borrow you?
You can borrow me for a second. Okay, give me 2 seconds. I'm going to go to the bathroom. Talk amongst yourselves. Hold on. A little bit. Okay. I don't know who you are. See, I don't know a lot of you guys because freaking AC and everybody just started bringing people in. It's annoying.
To tell you guys I'm horrible.
You are horrible.
Meanwhile, she spent months, listen, y'all, we haven't talked about this, months behind the scenes talking.
Just like you spent months behind the scenes talking to my husband. Like I said, you like it, I love it.
One of the very few people that I actually have formed a bond and a trust with that asked her repeatedly to stop.
Well, you don't listen.
And Jules, speaking in reference to Napa, you're the one that said that you should have never trusted her. You never did.
Yeah. And I can tell you this, that Napa is not too hot with any of you guys, including yourself. Napa's always been messy. I tell her that. You've had no respect because I know for a fact that people have told you to calm your tits too, and you don't listen. Okay? You were fine with Jules. This whole hate bonding thing makes me fucking ill. You are
Right,
big
you know
enough to
she's
deal with
listening
things
and all
on
these
your own.
things. And then you admitted you've been digging into my life.
As you read my run reports and you continue to dig into my life.
You're angry. I don't understand. I'm gonna put her on. And shout out to the Blocky Boys. Thank you all for
Ooh, Paula and them only been around for 2 seconds. Ooh, what a flex.
grabbing this and having this ready at my disposal.
You're a dork.
Thank you for that. Well, let me ask you this. And you know, I'm not the content. I come here to recap the people.
No, you don't. You come here to steal from people, to get into their business, and to trash them every day. Just admit it. We all do it, except you make a little bit more money because you're a hustler. Just tell the truth. If we're all supposed to, you do it. You sitting over there making bank right now.
Yeah, you could talk about me, but again, that's all you got, mama. To play a video for.
And that's all you got, mama, because that's all you've been doing is playing my videos, mama. As Mia's coming over to me because you took her name and named your cat that, mama.
The 20th time that,
Hey,
guess
Becca.
what? Shout out to my bestie, Kendra. Shout out to Kendra, who said she played that a few months ago and Jules scolded her for it.
Mama.
Thank you, Paula. Thank you. And I appreciate you, my girl. Thank you. Why not?
Girl,
Her be
please.
angry. I bet her life sucks. It absolutely does, love. It absolutely does.
Well, how good is your life? You're online more than you're offline. You get to be a mom. You get to be this. How the hell are you online all the time? You don't sound very happy. So are you miserable? As much as you sit and judge Jules, who you were fine with. Huh? Say, mama. Poor Mia
Yes.
can't even have an
Let's take care of some
identity.
business. Thank you, Jen and Barrett, so very, very much for the $13.99.
Say,
From one chicky that
mama.
lives solo, safety matters. Glad you're getting that ring cam. Yes, thank you, Jen and Barrett. Thank you so much for your generosity. It will be here tomorrow. It absolutely will.
Ooh, she got a ring cam. Ooh, how's that vanity doing, girl? You can't afford eggs, but you can afford to get a car.
Will be here tomorrow, and I will show you. Yeah, unlike Jules, who grifted for a car. Behind
You grifted for a car. You stole $20,000. You grifted and stole fireworks. You grifted for brakes. You have grifted for gas money. You have grifted for tons of stuff. What are you talking about? Between you and Jamie, honestly, you guys could live in a fucking mansion as much money as you've taken from people. I don't know, like I said, I don't know, like what's in the water where you live or something, or maybe you're stoned, which I get it. But girl, you are a hypocrite.
the scenes, you actually did that. Yeah, you even had your worker bees ask for money for you. It's disgusting. Hello to you guys coming in.
And you're saying, okay, so you're saying worker bees, but you just said out of your mouth that people were giving you information so you could talk about it from your panel. You and Jamie are doing the same fucking thing.
Good to see you.
Except Jules has never told me to K myself.
I'm gonna pull up her live real quick. Thank you all so very much for the love. We're gonna let JY dance.
Because, and now you're going to play JY who isn't even around. But that's okay. I'll go to JY and didn't John say that every time you played this and you made fun of him and fat shamed him that he was going to do this? Well, John's gone. So I'm going to stand in for John now. I call Mia Mama. It's a nickname I have for her. One of my kids gave her the nickname. And I go, Mama. See? I don't go, Mama, like that. But she took my nickname and gave it to her cat. She stole my dog's nickname. Hi, Mama. Yes. Except we don't say it like she does. Say hi, Silver. Hi, Mama. You want to go for a walk soon, Mama? Huh? Can I have a kiss? Thank you. She can't even not bother my fur baby. That's how nuts she is. Hi, Mama. Can I kiss? Can I kiss, please? Thank you. Yeah. Shit. People have threatened to kick me. Yeah, she's making fun of my 7-year-old pup that was separated from her sister that Jamie and them put on a milk carton. Just saying. So you played John. You fat shamed him. And I hate John. I don't like him either. But what was the reason that he kept playing your video? Because he told you to quit playing his video. So because he's not here, and I happen to like the new song that he made, I mean, he hasn't been around. Why would you bring him up? That's the shit that I'm talking about, KK. You don't stop. So let's see here. Bankruptcy. Let's see, KK. No, it's okay. Two months ago. So John's really gone. Like he's really gone. John's like really gone.
Welcome to
John told you to stop playing that stuff. He's not online. But you want to play and fat shame him, right? Well, okay. Is it cool to call you after this? Hold on.
When I get a super chat about her being humiliated, now you know what it's like. Except I wasn't humiliated by you. That's a
But you covered him yesterday. You put him on there and made fun of him. So now I have to stick up for another. Well, I don't have to stick up for him, but I love the way he sang this song.
difference. But here you go.
Fair use. You guys played mine.
Please, because she's gonna be dealing with the husband.
Ooh, that red shirt scandalous, and there's KK getting arrested because she tried to steal some fireworks for kids that are in the car. She got that ugly shirt with them low-hanging titties. Got
Ugly shirt with the low-hanging titties.
no makeup on because she don't want to be seen. Her neck is larger than Krakatoa, and she was living La Vida Loca. She's getting walked out by the cops, by Subway. She gets walking out by the cops. She got arrested. Fuck you all night long. Wait for it.
My husband's here, and I don't know if my daughter's in the car. I don't want her to catch
My kids are in the car. My kids are in the car. My kids are in the car.
The car.
My kids are in the fucking car.
So it's different when it's you, but you're allowed to read my room reports, talk about my kids, but nobody can do that to you. And you continue to play it, but he's not even here anymore.
I'm still from Walmart. I'm working on it. There we are. Now back.
Hello?
Hi.
Same caliber service you gave me, and it's because I'm jealous. You got me.
So since he's not here and you want to go after people when he told you to quit doing it, and then that's why I started covering it. So that's why I played that, because you
Pull up her
made
live
fun
real
of him.
quick. Thank you all so very much for the love. We're gonna let JY dance.
Summer's here. Watch out. Ooh, that dress too small for you. Looks like you put on another pound or two. So you shaking that thing like you're all that. Take a look at yourself, cause you're all.
Now, is Sean around? No, he's not. So remember that when you're talking about all the weight that you've gotten off of you and how much of a victim you are when you read run reports, when you get into people's business, I know you had something to do with that picture that got sent to me of my kid. You're in every one of my lives. You have men going after women, calling us disastrous things. John hasn't been around, but you played him. So I played you.
Oh my gosh, thank you so much. Thank you. By the way, thank you.
She said
Thank you so much for the $50. Yes, yeah. For showing support, girl 100. Thank you. And thank you for being a real one.
You almost, I feel so bad for you. I really do. I feel so bad for you because honestly, these people are freaking gassing you up so much that honestly, I don't think you've had this attention before. And plus it's easy money, which is something that you like to do, is steal, who cares? But I don't think that you understand that nobody online is friends with anybody, KK. They're gassing you up the way that they did with me when I did that interview for Siwa's husband or ex-husband. And you know why? Because it didn't affect them. And I know that Napa, what I've heard is that she's told you multiple times, hey, this is not going to be good. And you don't listen. You don't listen to anybody. You're so lucky a judge gave you a second chance to redeem yourself. And this is what you're doing, which is fine. You do you, but don't get mad at people when you're doing the same fucking thing. I learned that the hard way. They are gassing you up so freaking much, and you have no idea. They don't care about you. They're just giving you money to take away from what the hell they're doing, because I'm telling you, they're so gassing you up, girl.
You really are. Thank you so much for that. So kind and generous of you. It really is.
Well, of course.
Good afternoon,
You
everyone.
cannot freaking commentate for the life of you, though, KK. Oh my God. I hope you sped this up. You're not just
Buddy, well,
playing.
this is a forced stream, if you will. So apparently a forced stream. I thought slob was a bad word. I thought slob was a bad word.
Well, as opposed to somebody telling a person to flop around like a fish while you were up there condoning it the first time it was said. So that's okay? Or being told that you hope that somebody gets cancer like their mother did, or they wish for their kidneys to fail. So it's a different thing when it's you. She's covering you by herself. I'm covering you by myself. You have men saying god awful shit for you. In fact, Rebel came in and pretty much put your name out there. Like I said, nobody's friends with anybody.
Okay. You're saying a poor stream. You absolutely separated yourself from me and everybody else. Look at her behead.
But you liked her B-head when you were modding for her B-head because you guys wanted me and her to have nobody.
She starts bobbling it, and I can imagine her back there singing and dancing. All right. Thank you.
But she was doing this before when you modded for her and you were in there and you're making fun of a bob. Girl, you look like a Roblox.
Absolutely, Cindy. You already know. My feet are planted firmly right where the fuck they are.
And they never go anywhere. That's the sad thing. And let me just give you a heads up. When you commentate off of somebody, in order to keep people in there instead of them paying you to go after people and make their life miserable, when you commentate, you pause and then you freaking go back into covering it. Okay. So if you're going to be a creator, which you're not, then you need to commentate as accordingly. Okay. Just do it the right way. Sheep. I mean, this pause is god awful. Even people in Reddit said it's ridiculous that she's doing this just for people to give her more money. You didn't even clear 1,000. That's how people are getting tired of you covering the same shit. That's pathetic.
And Missy, sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. I hope I'm back. Can you hear me? Okay, my bubble's
Yes,
moving.
we can hear you.
Missy, I have apologized to you publicly. I want to apologize to you again.
Well, I hope you make good on that other apology. What have you apologized to Walmart? Have you apologized to all the other people you've stolen from? I hope you have that same energy and not just because Missy's coming in and hate bonding, because we all know how Missy is. Missy, and another thing, you was in there when Jamie made those comments about my mom and the cancer situation, but I got my ass rode because of that. Do we not remember that?
You doing something so kind out of the goodness of your heart would be turned into all of this.
And you ripped her off.
For Jules to say that I like Missy, and I talked every single day about everything in our life, good and bad. We both had whatever we had.
And that's what I'm saying. That's what makes you so much more horrible, is that you talked every day. You talked about personal things. You were friends with her. So why did you rip her off? Because you weren't friends with her. You're not friends with anybody. You don't even like yourself. Do you know how dumb you sound? We were talking every day. We were besties. So you ripped her off. That's why I said I am so glad that people are too scared to chat. I'm so glad that at least I know where I stand with people. I don't need people to pay me to be my friend. And I don't need to be around people that support people like you, who incites me to OD. That's you, not me.
Going on in our lives.
And you
She did that out of the goodness of her heart. And you pretended like you were cool with her. And now you're circling back.
No, she's circling back. And because in 2023, when y'all started getting way worse and way worse, I guess she just was like, nah, this isn't cool. I don't know. But either way, You stole from Missy. And that was after you guys had a bond. So who's better? Not you, because you took money from Jules too.
Then again, you speak on Miss Mickey.
Because Miss Mickey is a piece of garbage and gave out my intimate pictures. Because Miss Mickey isn't cool with anybody.
Miss Mickey did something horrible to you.
She does.
Other than be a legit ride or die.
Being a legit ride or die isn't going into rooms calling people pedophiles. That's not a ride or die.
There's no coming back, guys. When you're done with KK, you can't come back to me, most of you.
Well, let me try it in a non-nasal way with you, okay? Because I don't talk like that. If you are cool with KK, who's ripped off Walmart and many other people and backed up somebody that told me to not be around, then we are not cool. Is that better? Is it less nasally for you? Mama.
Some of you maybe. Okay, send me the vial of blood first. What up, ambulance girl? But just we'll see how far we get into this, but I definitely want you guys to hear the part that she says she didn't dox me. I just showed you otherwise.
I hate having to be all around to prove this bitch wrong. So you're saying you got doxxed, right? How many times has Jamie been up on your panel? Did Jamie not dox the fuck out of me? You were up there. So are you going to put it on him like the flopping like a fish thing? What? So you had nothing to do with that? Jamie doxed my full name. I have it. Nobody's doxing you. Nobody cares. They're just giving you back what the hell you're doing.
Otherwise.
But KK can't get me out of her fucking mouth. So I was trying to respect people like Maria and a few of the subscribers that like both of us. I was trying to respect them and not say anything. Hello, Sherry, and hello, everybody. Little distracted. So I was trying to respect that, but
You cannot commentate for crap.
has no concept of that whatsoever. So
You guys, I guess she really is banking on people having short-term amnesia.
Just like you do. Because all she played was a reputable channel plus the judge, and the judge ain't lying. So why do you care? It's the same thing for you. You may call her a bottom bitch. Well, you're considered the community bicycle. Take it any way that you want to.
You don't remember
cannot
that line she
commentate.
did? I can't remember if it was before or after she deactivated her channel for the 12th time.
And you deactivated your channel when Terry Lynn exposed what you were doing. Mama.
The live she did where she told everybody she was going to show you guys a clip of Jamie. And if you weren't convinced he wasn't a horrible person, then stay the fuck away from me.
Exactly. Just like Jamie and AC keep passing around that same fucking post from 2023. And if anybody is found not in their vicinity, then they get blocked. Then they get harassed. See, that's the thing. I've learned this the hard way. If you're going to put out that energy, ma'am, you're going to get that energy back. Except unlike you, I only point my finger. I don't have people and guys pointing fingers back. I don't play that game. That's pussy stuff. Get to it. If you're going to commentate correctly. Too much dead air.
You know what, Susie Q? Thank you, co-signing Susie Q, by the way. Thank you for coming in here. I was not aware of what she was referring to. I commented on your last live, but don't see it. I want it clearly understood that I only can confirm that I sent money to Jules. Missy confirmed receiving it. Nothing more.
Who cares, Susie? Aren't you like in a rest home eating checkers? Who cares? Not me.
Thank you for coming in here. I appreciate that. Jules has always doubled down on how she doesn't do what people tell her to do. But all of a sudden, she did Mickey and Camden's bidding. Get the fuck out of here, you manipulating liar. Yeah. Yeah.
Yes, because it's not manipulation when you steal from companies and steal fireworks. That's not manipulation. That's just a girl on the go who's going without and needs herself some fucking fireworks. Not manipulative at all.
I'm sick of fake people who play nice to your face, and also sick of grown men where
And by the way, you were that fake person who was cool with me when I got out. I gave you cash apps. We were fine. So where's that energy now? Oh, okay. Because you guys get to do your timelines, but I can't do it. I got it.
Bigger bitches than women. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah. Now, you know,
That's Missy Tessa. She good people. Oh, she's so good. She's threatened me so many times I can't even count. Missy Tessa, good
I still am
people.
not going to like speak negatively on people, you know, in specific that were in her chat, but also shame on y'all.
No, shame on you. And shame on the people that back you up that didn't like you. Shame on all of you. Shame on people that were friends with me, now making cool with a girl who freaking stole thousands of dollars and backed up somebody telling me to flip like a fish. So shame on all of you. At least I'm here. At least I'm by myself doing all this on my own. I'm not sitting and needing a bunch of guys to go after people. Shame on you, and shame on the people that are supposed to be my friends, leaving me to do all this shit on myself. I'm going to remember this.
You guys stuck with Jules because she's the funny, silly one that doesn't go dark. Remember? She is
So
lying tremendously. She is outing people's personal information.
you read my run reports. You've given my information to AC and fucking Jamie, who are known doxers, who doxed me a few days ago. What are you talking about? What you're doing, you have criminals going after people. No. You've given out Clint's information. You've given out so many people's information. It doesn't become an issue until it benefits you. Then you become the victim. Let me tell you something, girl. You got shoulders for days. You could go get a job as a bouncer and get paid underneath the table. You are not scared of anybody, mama. You could eat me. You could wrap me up like a little freaking burrito and slide me right down that esophagus of yours, which I bet is properly and plenty stretched. How does wrinkles run them lips doing?
She's digging and doxing, and she
You
is
are too.
everything that she pretends she stands against. You guys are in her chat cheering her on.
And you are gatekeeping again. What do you care? There are people in your chat cheering you on, and you got men saying despicable shit. You don't get on people and get to tell them to gatekeep. I could go in here right now and look at your chat. It would be the most disgusting shit. I could screenshot it and point out people that I was fine with literally 5 minutes ago. You hypocritical,
Cough, cough,
dumb
Susie Q,
bitch.
the same one that's in people's DMs doing her bidding. I am so sorry that you are stuck in that vortex with her, Susie. I really am.
And I'm sorry that people are stuck in your vortex. Actually, I feel sorry for the credit cards that have to deal with somebody like you. Mama.
I really am. I defended her blindly against a whole community. And that same very time, she was crying about money behind the scenes.
Just like you were crying about money to get money from people behind the scenes. You were crying, oh my God. You guys remember that? I need eggs. I can't afford to get eggs, even though I was at the casino. I can't afford to get eggs. What are you talking about? You couldn't afford eggs.
Time slots, Jules.
Which
The
you
last
guys
week
are
of
doing.
May, I was offline. Okay, entire week.
You never get offline. You were only offline. I don't know why, but nobody ever gets offline. You was all up in those chats in my booty hole, girl.
Took a break.
No, you didn't.
She did one live in that week. The
So
following week, coming back, she had done a live stating that she had recently lost her friend and she was very busy and she didn't have time for the internet like that. And
why do you care? Why do you care?
she did only 1 or 2 live. It was going live during the day. You know why? Because that's when I can. And believe me, up until that point, because that's the same week at the end of the week that AC had a great live and she ended up crashing out.
So is it your life?
Your family may be owed thousands in
How
social
many
media
times do you go
compensation.
live? KK? How many times do you go live a day? Hello?
LifeStance Health wants to confirm your upcoming
Well, let's pay attention how often you go live, Miss. I have responsibilities, Miss. Oh, I mean, God, this is like doing a fucking assignment. Okay. Let's see how often she goes live. Oh, you're covering me. So let's see. The hate botters. We got Twisted Ginger. We got Carol. We got Virgie. We got Maria. Of course, Maria can't even stay offline. We've got Mockingbird, Rosalita, CC Truck, Sarah motherfucking Z, Misery, Camden, same thing. And how often do you go live, Miss Grubber? Let's see. KK, 1 day ago, 2 hours. Another day ago, 2 hours. 3 days ago, 2 hours. 4 days ago, 3 hours. 5 days ago, 3 hours. 8 days ago, 1.5 hours. Why do you care? It's not your business. It's really not your business. And yeah, maybe Camden or Twisted Ginger, or any of you guys over there, at least I go live. I don't pay attention to what everybody else is doing. I don't care if there's only 4 people chatting. I haven't had anybody move in chat for whatever. It doesn't matter, but at least I'm showing my face. You're not. I'm not playing your run reports. You did. I don't have men telling me what I need to do. You do. I don't care about your boyfriend, but you can't keep my husband's name out of your mouth, nor Twisted Ginger or any of you, because you guys are pathetic. So who's more pathetic? Me being online, not really many things I have to do today, or this one being online, who most of you guys didn't even like 5 seconds ago and has responsibilities. If you don't like me, don't watch me. Psychopaths.
DC had a great live and she ended up crashing out. At that point, I had absolutely tried to make sure nobody else was going live. You know, going live at 11 p.m. and shit. After everybody else staying live till 2, then I still have to wind down and get ready for bed and stuff. And I was being myself dead last to go ahead and make sure everybody was doing whatever they wanted. I'm all down for being a team.
So what's your excuse now? You're still going live late at night. You were on a live, actually, what, until 2:30 in the morning with AC, the married man? Okay.
Player. I was not shitting on her. I wasn't using her. I wasn't being greedy. I wasn't doing any of the
You are very greedy.
things she accused me of. Now she's going back in time into when I fucked up in life to try to convince people that I'm bad.
People don't go to court for good behavior. Okay? I don't need to convince anybody. You are a bad person. You are way bad of a person. I know I'm a bad person. I can say that, but you are a bad person. Yeah. Thank you, Lisa Ann, for coming in. These assholes literally police everything I do. Thank you for coming in. I appreciate that so much. And noted with people that I'm cool with that don't come in and participate in chat. I'm telling you. We'll cover Perez Hilton in a second because I'm getting tired of this dingy
You
ass
dated
bitch.
a pimp while he was an active pimp. You said that. You smoked crack with him. You said that.
And you smoke pot. And God knows whatever else you do. Why do you care? That was her past. You knew about the crack. You knew about the dude. We've all known about the CI bullshit. I'm tired of hearing it at this point. You don't like your past coming up to bite you, then don't do it to other people because you knew this whole story when you modded for Jules. You knew about it.
I have heard on 3 occasions messages between you and Mod 148 Julie where you're talking about prostituting. You.
So what does a community bicycle do? Does somebody have to go through a training course or something to become a prostitute? So if you perform and do something and somebody gives you money for it, is that prostitution? One could say you're a prostitute. People could call me a prostitute. Again, this was all shit that was said way before you came into this community. And you knew about it when you came back. You knew about it when you modded. You knew about all this. So what's up with the selective memory on your end? Robo blocks. Ain't nobody care. I don't.
You don't want that used against you though, right? Right? You don't want anybody to talk about you being pissed on either. I mean,
So what? And I don't think you want people to talk about the shit that's gone on with you. Grilled cheese. Samey.
Because I said Sharpie instead of marker, it was sending you days. Or I named my cat after Jen's dog, not me.
Again, because you're a stalker. You have this great life. You started a company. What are you talking about? Hold on. Let's try this again. Hi, Sylvia. I got to speak a little slow right now. KK's having a chromosome issue. You named your cat after my dog. Is that normal? Like Jamie? You wear bunny ears. You are bullying Mia.
Naming it after Sophie, which apparently she can't even name her own cat.
You can't.
I was asking for if anybody had suggestions.
No, you were doing it to be a petty bitch and to show that you're a stalker, like you came in today. And then under your Shay account, when you went into Deadly's, the most horrible person in the world, according to you guys, but you didn't have a problem modding or putting your big ass up there on panel, just like AC. See, it's different when it's not Jen Bailey. Mama.
So literally, she turns everything into a negative. This chick is fucking changed.
Every live that I do, not even excusing today, you come into, you talk about my husband, you make comments about his area, you talk about his mom, every aspect about me, his fucking job shit because he trusted you. You know everything about everything. No, excuse me. You are effing deranged. You are a stalker. Okay? So shut your mouth.
And I gotta tell you, in my years.
And let me tell you something else. This is how much more deranged you are. I can't even do a live without you going live. That's how much you get bothered. Mama.
Of being on here, you were the best thing that I got rid of. And I mean, imagine I got rid of Sandman, so that's saying quite a bit.
No, he got rid of you. He got rid of you. Don't get that twisted. He got rid of you, mama.
Yeah. No, I just got a notification that my camera for my protection of my family will be here.
That camera is not for your protection. You need to stop, Nevi. You played my run reports. You have men coming in and threatening me. There is nothing wrong with you. I know why you're doing this shit, because you're pissed off because your shit's coming out. You are not scared. Does this sound like a girl that's scared?
Between 4 and 8 a.m. My gosh, I'm going to be sleeping. What?
No, you won't.
Hey, Yasmina.
You're up all hours of the night.
She's contradicting everything she said in the past.
Okay, honey. I love you. Does this sound like a scared person? You came in today. You keep addressing Jules, you address me, you're addressing me right now. Does that sound like a scared person? Have you went down and filed a report since you're so scared? Or why you guys are alleging because I have bruises because I'm anemic that I'm beating my husband? If you're so scared, Jumbo, get up off your Pop-Tart body looking ass and go down and do something about it. If you're so scared. If you're scared, you wouldn't be talking about it. Nobody told you to go flip like a fish, but you were up on a panel when they did that. You're not scared. You're just creating a narrative to make it look like when shit hits the fan that you're some fucking victim as you're live right now. You ain't scared. No, she's saying that Jules doxed her and she's scared for her kids. Shut up. 4:32 in the afternoon, you up on panels with married ass men until 2 and 3 at night, and ain't nobody hears anything in the background. You ain't scared. Mama. Who the hell is going to go up against you, girl? You got a body of a football player. What are you talking about, seesaw shoulders? You ain't scared of nobody, please. But you sure as hell giving out my information, haven't you? Mama.
To fit her angry agenda. Absolutely.
And just so you know, CC Trucker, who you know has done some real life shit, is very comfortable in your chat. By the way, I have security because of people like you. You ain't scared of shit.
And you know it. She's been this way. And she just lies, and everybody is supposed to believe it. Everybody is.
But wait a minute. Didn't you say that she's always been like this? So why? Wait a minute. Out of your mouth, not mine. So you said that Jules has always been like this. So you knew about this. So now you're scared of Jules? Why are you scared of Jules now? Why are you bringing up the fact that she was with the pimp now? You weren't scared of her back then. You weren't scared when you were up there telling me to back up, taking a hot hit. People should be scared of you because you are inciting other men to come in and threaten people. You did that today. I don't know who Rebel is. I know who Jamie is. I know what Jamie's threatened me about. I know about Heidi threatening me, but I don't really put any merit to that because she's always done it. You're not scared of anybody. Sandman is this guy from another community where Nevi ripped off a bunch of all of them. See, nobody wants to come forth and say anything because they're scared shitless because this girl does some real life shit. Body of a linebacker, but she's so scared. You're so scared. You ain't scared of shit, girl. Stop it.
To believe I'm horrible now.
You are
And
horrible.
You know what? If you watched Jules live and you thought, wow, you know what? KK is a piece of shit. It doesn't take away from the slum of a fucking bitch that you are.
Does this sound like somebody that's scared of Jules? I need to get my camera between 4 and 8 a.m. and I won't be up. Well, probably not because you're up all night with AC, the married guy, and Jamie who threatens me and all this stuff. But does this sound like somebody that's scared of Jules?
Imagine I got rid of Sandman, so that's saying quite a bit.
No, he dumped you. Get it right.
Yeah. No, I just got a notification that my camera for my protection of my family will be here between 4 and 8.
What about the protection of my family while you guys do my stuff and play my minor? What about my protection? God, you sound so scared.
Yeah, my gosh, I'm going to be sleeping. What the what? Hey, yes. She's contradicting everything she said in the past to fit her angry agenda. Absolutely, Tina. And you know it. She's been this way. And she just lies, and everybody is supposed to.
So if she's always been this way, why would you be scared of her to have covered her yesterday? Stop eating glue sticks. Like John Yates says, stop being a criminal. Think before you say something because you look dumb.
Believe it. Everybody is supposed to believe I'm horrible now.
You are.
And you know what? If you watched Jules live and you thought, wow, you know what? KK is a piece of shit. It doesn't take away from the slum of a fucking bitch that you are, Jules.
She
You
sounds scared.
are a manipulative, really, really evil cunt. And that's me putting it mildly.
So how would you put it? Spicy? That's a mild thing that you said? Girl, you sound very scared. And she put it mildly, guys. Oh my God. Could you imagine if she was hot about what she said? You sound really scared though.
Really is. Well, Wendy, you know, both of my girls' names start with M. So I wanted to name my cat after Jen. Anything Jen related. It wouldn't that be a thing?
But see, I have a reason to be somewhat fearful of you because you've given out my information. You, Jamie, AC, now this rebel guy. I have that right to feel some sort of way. You don't because you're not scared. Hold on. Oh, I am. Hold on. Kira, oh my God, I can't. Oh, I can't, Kira. Are you serious, Kira? Kira says, and I got to say it the way Muggsy does. For $4.99, Kira went into, whose chat did she go into? It's me as a cow. Oh, KK. She goes, Jen, keep my name out your filthy mouth. Profiting off your mental health. Are you kidding me, Kira? You told me to put a bullet in my head. Get on out of here. Anything to stay relevant. You wonder why William and Dudley and I don't mess with you, you crazy ass bitch. Keep my name out your mouth, Kara. We broke up with you. Leave us alone. No means no.
Great point, Rainbow. I just find it funny, ironic, trolly that Jane D and I, who like opposite people, both got called names for asking the same question, makes you think. Great point. Absolutely.
Rainbow.
Yeah. You know who ain't a criminal? You know who bought her own car?
Listen, I know I'm not smart, but I know what love is. This is, hold on. Now, this is the scared person that doesn't do anything wrong. Hop around like a fish. Listen to this idiot. Girl, I don't know what kind of weed you're smoking. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know if it's the water. I don't know. Maybe you've run into the wall. Maybe one of Jamie's punch. Do you hear this?
Great point, Rainbow. I just find it funny, ironic, trolly that Jane D and I, who like opposite people, both got called names for asking the same question, makes you think. Great point.
Because she don't call nobody names.
Yeah. You know who ain't a criminal? You know who bought her own car? You're so mad about those tires.
Girl. Hey, Gary. Listen, this one, she is not a criminal. She is not a criminal at all. Hold on. Since you want to fat shame John.
At Arlinghouse, we are.
You're not a criminal?
As a family, our number one
Has Jules and them not been covering your little court hearing? Hold on.
Who got the memberships? Anybody? Any assholes? Anybody fun?
So what? A police car coming to Walmart? What did they do? Roll you out a little red carpet? They were so impressed with you and the way you stole fireworks and formula that they just escorted you out? Because that's not a criminal. You just borrowed the fireworks and you was going to bring them back, huh? And then you played John again when she asked you to quit.
And it's not her first purple.
Because you're not a criminal.
Arrested. Fuck you all night long. Wait.
Let me say I'm not a criminal.
Wait for it.
Hold, please. Sorry. She's scared right now, though.
Wait for it.
My husband stands there, and I don't my daughter's in the car. I don't want her to come.
My kids
Are in the car. Kids are in the car. My kids are in the car. I'm not a criminal.
My kids are in the fucking car.
She bought her own car because she ain't a criminal.
I'm from Walmart. I'm working on it. There we are. Now back to Jules. Sorry. I'm just giving you guys the same caliber.
And what did you do today, even though John's gone? You played and fat shamed him again. And you wonder why he says that about you. But you're scared, yet you're bringing up Jules. You got dogs, but it's okay for you to read my run reports, right? And to talk to people in my family. That's okay. And then you outed where I lived 25 years ago. And then your buddy Jamie, who's been threatening me left and right, told me to flop like a fish and catch cancer. And one of the times he was on your panel. And you're live again. That's you, boo-boo, not me. Okay. Kira, William, please, I am begging you, William, do not talk to this crazy bitch. Exploited your mental health online. Girl, please sit down in the chair that's begging you not to sit down in it. I am so done with you. Kira, you're a scumbag like Deadly. You can use the excuse. Let me tell you something. Because I don't like Kira. Oh my God, I can't with you, Jamie. Jamie, it's 4:44. Do you have a fucking job? No, you don't. You just did an expose. Why don't you shut up? You're a loser. You are a fucking loser,
about
bro.
those tires. Those tires that I said were purchased anonymously were purchased by family. I don't.
Well, then maybe you need to get offline, get a job, and have your family help you out. Because you got mad because my husband wanted to buy different weed at a cannabis place that he worked for. You took a laptop from his mom while you're wearing an ankle monitor, lying to him, and you got your mother-in-law sticking up for you in court while you talking to my dude and his mother-in-law. What you talking about, Willis? Girl, you also can take several seats and the 3 seats that fit your big ass that say, please don't sit on me. And you're live, covering people you're scared of. Kira, get out of that room.
I was terrified. I had a massive blowout on the turnpike. Yes, with 3 children, not because I was on a...
And you knew. Tires don't go bald within 5 seconds. You knew they were bald. You took a picture of them and you chose to put kids in there. That is your fault. Okay? You did that.
Bald tire, that shit happens. How fucking dare you insinuate?
No, how dare you put 3 kids, in my opinion, since everybody can talk about people's parenting, tires don't go bald just like that. Okay? You knew they were bald. You took a picture of them. You put kids into that car. In my opinion, and in hers, that was a very reckless thing to do. Your words said that, not anybody else's. We're making an opinion on it, just like you sit up there with your righteous self, stealing from everybody, making comments about how other people parent. And that's why you guys like to go after people to deflect off of how horrible your lives are. Mama, I could even tell you, when you have bald tires, you don't get in a car, let alone put kids in there. How dare you? And if your family helped out, I would like to think that your family would have said the same thing. You didn't give a shit. Now that pisses me off.
You simple slob that I would ever put anybody in harm's way. Little.
Let me try this again. For those in the back, you had ball tires on your car and you put kids in there knowing that there were ball tires in your car. Okay. Number two, you got hemmed up and you had people in a hot car. Your words, not mine. You also allowed somebody to tell me to OD on a live and put my kid's name at risk because y'all were talking about my run reports. You guys got a target on my back where I could go outside and get shot because of things that were alleged, never on paper because I didn't do that. How dare you? Love the pic of you on Reddit, AKA. How dare you, slob? And by the way, I have a big, nice recording of you when you were driving in the car, not even holding on to the steering wheel. Do you not remember that? Mama, where were yours while you were out gallivanting around? Do you not remember? You're driving. It's not one of those cars where your tires balled then, but I don't give a shit. You were the only one in there. But the way you were driving.
On a child, my children, and their friend. In an effort.
And you chose to put them in the car. Your words, not mine. You put them in the car. You chose to drive a car with bald tires. You chose to do that. You chose to put yourself out there. Okay? You understand that? Just like you chose to go in to a Walmart on a hot day and leave your fucking family out in the car. You chose to do that. Just like you chose to get your big ass into a car with bald tires or not, it doesn't matter. You weren't even paying attention to the road. Do you know how many people literally pass away because of dumbasses like you not paying attention and doing lives and texting while driving? Do you know how many people have died doing that shit? And let me tell you this also out of your fucking mouth and Jamie. Telling somebody you hope they die of cancer, you better hope someday that I never would get myself into a situation where I may overdose or anybody else, because God forbid people like you that are super scared run your fucking mouth and tell people to do that, because that's what you and Jamie do. You push people not just to going into an insane asylum, to off their self. So how dare you, slob?
To do what? To prove what? Hey, Brandy, thank you for that. Thank you for the $5 cash app.
Now, this is Brandy who keeps giving more money and getting these dangerous people. Brandy, I don't know how the hell your ass ain't seen a fucking cell.
The screws to drill camera indoor frame. Thank you, love.
This girl pisses me
Now,
off.
Cindy, let me ask you. Cindy said, Rainbow, stop being rude. How dare you ask a question without saluting in the room? You think a salute would have made a difference? I feel stupid for supporting her. Yeah, same. Same. Yeah. She has twisted absolutely everything. Yeah, Carol. And you know why I showed everybody? I was terrified. And I was so grateful that God was there with me and I was able to get through that. Right?
Hey, dum-dum. You make and stole about as much money as Trump has. You chose to get into a car. You chose that.
Yeah. Hi, my JJ. It's so sad to know. You know, JJ and I go years and years back.
Oh, I didn't know
she
that,
likes JJ a lot more than me. Obviously, she's told everybody on multiple occasions she's never liked me. But you know, we were in there, like two of us, literally just the two of us. Okay, listening to her talk hours all day, every day. And we're there just to be supportive because we thought she was going through hard times. She is a hard time.
I can't even, I hope she covers this. You are an intolerable, heartless, narcissistic piece of garbage. You're a slob. I don't think you've worked an honest day in your life. And if you guys knew about my life, which you do, then you would know I had a fucking job, and you would know that there was a reason I couldn't work for a long amount of time. You disgusting fat fucking bitch. You're not scared, or you wouldn't be online running your mouth and being around people that threaten people. I hate you. I do. I hate you about as bad as I hate Jamie. And I think that there's a special place in hell. In my opinion. Hey, Coach. Hey, Joanne. How is it healthy? Sometimes it makes you feel better just to not. That's okay. Then I might be ill. I don't hate her. I despise her, though. I'll pray to God. Because somebody that's covering me, who she claims doxed her, and she's so scared, and she's talking about me and Jules, she don't seem that scared to me. But she also has Jamie in there. God, what would I? God, I just haven't thought about Jamie.
Restaurant owners, stop shredding your profits. Try this instead.
This restaurant went from $10,000 to
Able to.
This is Jamie, her friend.
Okay, hold on. Let me,
You guys
Spend
want to
more
keep
time
playing
on
my
me than
stuff.
you do laying bricks.
I really want y'all to look at this face. Okay?
Hey, Joanne.
Look at this fucking face. Like, that's just a lifetime of bad decisions and.
Hold on. Kira's up on KK's. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Drugs.
And this is what Kira backs up. Who's threatened me
Like,
more
really,
times
really
than you
bad.
can.
You're a fucking idiot. I took medicine that was prescribed to me by a family doctor who didn't diagnose me or give me the best medicine.
So quit playing my stuff from 2020 and 2023 when my hair was all messed up, because I have documents. So you guys are fucking making fun of somebody that was fucking nuts.
Listen, I don't do drugs. Never
Now,
did.
this is KK's friend. She was on a panel with him when he said this, with Sophie in the chat, egging it on. Looks like somebody's doing some damage control.
Drugs, and Brandy knows that.
Sylvia, I hope you're still in here.
Possibly good drugs, but I don't know. Oh, there we go. That's what I want.
You're a liar.
So-
I don't do drugs.
I really didn't want to go over this right now, but I did give myself the option to do so.
No, what you're doing is, in my opinion, is making a fucking mockery because you want to act like you have this justified reason to go after me. Here's what happened. Is you're stalking me. That's it. You sit in a Discord with all your buddies, watching everything that I do. PC.
Which I have proof of all of it. You guys got so sloppy and greedy.
Apart, you do
Now,
the real one.
by the way, KK, just keep in mind what you and Jamie say to me, okay? And Kira claims she's mentally ill and was scared of Dudley. Now, just keep in mind, you have an unstable woman up on your panel, and you allowed it just like you plowed kids into a car with bald tires. So you keep in mind that Kira, who's saying out of her own mind, is saying her mental health's messed up, that she's up there with you. and your buddy, Jamie, who you were on a panel with that says stuff like this, like shit, you reach out to families. That's how you fucking roll. Mm-hmm. You're always an asshole. It doesn't matter. You shouldn't have brought in the situation. Do not twist and make it a point to use that as an excuse to say the most vile stuff. Just own it. Every day you say the most vile stuff. Own it.
So, okay, here we go. We're gonna listen until we get to the point where I wanna make a specific comment.
Which is every 5 seconds. Grifter. And you called 3 months prior.
I'm gonna just click here and see if I can get to it faster.
And live. Well, I mean, here's the thing. If you did that, then maybe you would have to get a job. It's not like they would confiscate your license because you don't have one. You know, that one can afford a Yeti cooler and play Legos, but he can't go to work at his lucrative bricklaying job. Because why? Because you haven't paid the money to get your license reinstated because you're busy in there backing up KK, who's scared of the world. Let's get back. Thumbs up for somebody like you. How would you ever pay child support? Through your YouTube earnings? So that wasn't about AC. Number one. That's true. She was.
You're not too good with words. Gallivating, alligating.
And you're not too good with life, in my opinion. So we're going to slow it down a little bit because I want every person to listen. People like you are the reason that families end up on Dateline. Because people like you make it a point to push people that you don't like to a point that they don't come back from. Oh my God, who is that girl talking? She sounds so professional. I don't want to toot my own horn for the car that Jamie rammed into her, but toot toot. Like you tell people to OD on a live, and people watch me convulse. My Sophie and them are in there paying you and agreeing to it. Dollar bill. That's who people like you are.
Gallivanting, you stupid cunt. Gallivanting.
Okay. Well, let's say this really, really slow. I have a license. You don't. Okay? The only thing that you know how to do with your hands is smoke cigarettes.
And do this first part myself. And I need to get to the fucking,
God, you are so bothered by me.
I need to get to the sweet spot first.
The sweet spot.
'Cause this one's on me. And I want it to be only on me.
So basically, this all ties into everything that Jamie's doing. They're paying him to go after me because you hear him saying, this isn't on anybody else. This is on me.
Because,
well, yeah, you don't want anybody else to cover it. Then that would take away from the money to buy your Newport cigarettes. What are you talking about? How you afford your cigarettes? His company. Hey, Brady, why you got guys going after what? I mean, aren't you married? Lego things, and maybe, just maybe, wherever you. And Brandy had become lower class idiot. Brandy, you ain't no better.
A different way.
Here. Ooh, showing his face. Ooh, you got to take those black little soulless eyes and look into that camera because you think I'm so mesmerized, so you can scare me. Oh, okay.
Based on a statement that you made in your life, you asked Brandy a question.
But that's for me to that's a fucking lie.
I've been able to be on your own. You have always existed.
Bullshit. I had my own apartment. My dad. So if I was on my own and I can't do shit for myself, why can you not afford to buy your own food? Why do you have people buying you Legos? Why can't you get up off your ass and get a job? You too, KK. I heard that you grifted for a car. You don't even have a license. of my stepmom helped decorate it. It was a low income apartment in
Significant
Bechino. Why do you care?
invested with someone else holding you up because you're weak, because you're a waste of.
Because I'm a waste of flesh. Well, you know what? People like you that go after people that are weak and have dealt with mental health issues. What does that make you?
Life. Because you have no significance in this world. If you were born a male, you would have been born similar to William Brooklyn.
Really? William Brooklyn. He's on Dudley's panel where a bunch of you guys went up there and AC did. In Brooklyn. William Brooklyn. He's up right now, catching a train because he has to do real life stuff because of what responsibilities he has. Catching a train, and you're now keep in mind he stole, but KK stole a lot more stuff. He is up on a train doing stuff, and you have yet to get up off your ass to even go out to your bricklaying job. You haven't been to work. I don't believe you even have a fucking job. All you've done is lie out of your fucking mouth, Jamie. 8:30, 8:13 in the morning. Didn't go to your job, anything like that? What? Either, buddy. What?
That is the direct opposition of sexes. That's you as a male, as William Brooklyn.
And you are a female because you couldn't even have a conversation with Dudley on your own. And by the way, if anybody told you how manly it was to wear bunny ears, they were lying. You bitch more than a female on her period.
Alcoholic, drug addict, piece of shit.
I'm not a drug addict and I'm not an alcoholic and I've provided. So shut the fuck up.
Who says the same things about their children? You.
Like you. And half those people in there include, if Heidi's in there, Heidi can tell you guys, I've done. How would you know that? You've got my run reports. You guys read my run reports. Clearly I was at home with mine. Yeah, I fucked up in the past 6 years. Yeah, but you're not taking away all the other credits and stuff that I've ever done. See, you wouldn't know anything like that because you're too selfish to care about anybody but yourself. Okay. Not when your bunny ears at 8:16 in the morning when most productive men like yourself aren't even at your job. They must give really good benefits packages. Bring it our place. You're such a piece of dog shit. If you're gonna fuck it.
As a mom of 4, I've learned that every child learns different. If you're exploring different education options,
be able to be on your own. You have you with information. Brandy's the one who dropped my information into a police. On top of the fact that you weren't a mother ever in your life.
Really? I thought a package. Bring it or too much garbage.
She said 3 months. That anyways, we're going to rewind this to the very beginning. I got him back. Yeah, that sounds about right. What's up, Randy?
It wasn't 3 weeks.
Cool.
Randy, do you ever?
I'm always on her mind.
Bitch, you ain't never on my mind. Oh, okay.
No, nothing. It's all gone.
Well, in the words of Abby.
I'm
Dream. Now she's saying you are flip-flopping. Isn't she flip-flopping? Yes.
I mean,
Sylvia, listen.
Can Jen just flip-flop around like a fish? Like a fish out of water, you know? Lungs collapsing in, pulse increased, you know, similar to needing Narcan or something. I don't know. I can't be certain. Shout out to Flappy Fish.
I'll play this on a loop all day until people realize how you are. Sylvie, Kimmy, are you guys in here? Every day. And we'll just end it like this. And make sure you hit the like button, please. Now remember, after he told me to OD one time with KK up there, this is what he finished it up with. Sorry, Deadly. I'm going to keep playing it because they don't stop. This one's even better. And Brandy was on a panel.
I say hello to Stanley Cup. Stanley Cup, please continue to be you. Never change. Never
Stanley
adjust
Cup, you modded for me. Stanley did mod.
your behavior. Never adjust your addressing other people and informing them to shut the fuck up. Love you, homie.
Things about all of us. Now, my other two are in their 20s, but my youngest is in
There's Brandy.
Didn't say this. Aussie Amanda, in most situations, I would say, yeah, fuck cancer. But in this specific situation, in the Genevieve Ann Bailey situation, I would say I hope that cancer is hereditary in her case, and I hope that her kidneys fail soon. Hashtag make kidney failure great again. Hashtag make.
Hit the like button on the. Hit the like button. And KK, before you come on and you lie about everything, your buddy doxed me. Your buddy Brandy has given personal information. I have a right to feel something about my life. You don't. You Roblox, Pop-Tart eating, money stealing, mustache having, grifter being, bald tire driving, Clint Brady obsessing piece of garbage. And I got a little song for you too. So if you guys could hit the like button, I'd really appreciate that. And I'm not allowed to be freaked out of him. This is for you.
Depop is my personal heaven.
Over this last year, I've fallen in love with online systems.
Sorry, you know how I got that glitch thing. But this is actually for all of us. We don't have many people in my circle, but
From endlessly scrolling to finding